All right, so I just wrapped up the first part of this video. It was a short one, but I thought maybe I'll do like an extra. So this is the Three of Wands. This was an energy that we were catching up with in our last reading. So this is really about like seeing things from a high perspective, okay? It's like you have taken the inspired action, the motivating spark here, and made a conscious choice, and now you're backing it up with action, okay? So this is the power of three. All right, so threes may be very significant. You might see 333. Let's see. 12 breaks down to a 3. How we doing? Okay. So I feel like there is definitely something playing out here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is like divine intervention. It's that motivational spark. It's that epiphany. It's that bright idea. It's this inspiration that is, you know, divinely inspired. Okay, so let's get some info on this. All right, we are connecting with the intention to provide clarity and insight for the highest and greatest good. We are surrounded in divine love, and so it is. All right, so if someone's in the Five of Cups energy, what is that all about? What's up with this Five of Cups? Who's in the Five of Cups? Why are they in the Five of Cups? Something about, maybe I feel like there's some sort of like, feeling the loss of somebody is what I'm getting. I feel like a loss of energy, or maybe somebody's missing somebody, or I don't know if there's a lot going on collectively. So let's see. Someone is missing someone else. Someone is really feeling like there's, oh, okay. So we have a Nine of Cups. All right. Four of Wands. Eight of Cups. And Judgment. All right. So what this is saying to me is that whoever's in this Five of Cups energy, okay, is absolutely regretting the loss of a star energy. I feel like at one point this was a emotionally fulfilling connection or commitment or celebration. Maybe there's some sort of like remembering good times of the past. I feel like this is no longer the case. This is a relationship that is no longer together. I'm getting that like you walked away from something, or someone chose to walk away. I'm getting that there's some sort of awakening, or some sort of someone went through maybe a transformation as a result of this ending and walking away. Okay, I feel like it was for the sake of transformation. I feel like there was also this recognition of deserving better. I'm also getting that there is this like forgiveness, or maybe somebody's wanting forgiveness or is thinking about forgiveness. What's this? Hermit. I feel like you see this as a spiritual lesson. I feel like you understand why this happened. Okay, you see it, you understand why it happened for you and why it happened for that person. I feel like they are currently under judgment for what transpired. Okay, whatever was seen or known or felt. I feel like you felt the loss of this, and now I feel like they're experiencing the loss of this. Okay, because I feel like it's final. All right, I do have the Hermit, so I feel like this is something that like you chose to go it alone. You chose the solo path. You chose your spiritual path over being in any type of commitment with this past energy who maybe was overindulging, okay, in many things, okay? And maybe you didn't appreciate what they were overindulging in because it also included emotional offers to others, okay, with the Five Cups, all right? So you chose your spiritual path instead, okay? And this is bringing you on a brand new journey. I feel like with the Fool card, like this caused you to have a new beginning. So you went through the death and rebirth process, okay? So I feel like this energy may want to like, I feel like you are no longer the same person is also what I'm getting with the Fool. You are embracing new opportunities on your path. And your advice is to leave this in the past. Their karma is not yours to experience. So they want you to kind of like keep to yourself, including what you're doing next, and move forward as guided, because you're very much guided. This is like divinely guided energy. Holy Spirit, right, with the dove. So yeah, and then Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you're very experienced. All right, so there are specific things that, you know, you were committed to accomplishing, and I feel like you've usually what you set out to do, you accomplish, and it's always interesting how you get there. I feel like, you know, people also might think about you and how they know you or perceive you or whatever that is. Like, you don't look like what you've been through, right? You don't look like you'd have all that experience or that ranking or that authority or whatever you want to call that, recognition. I feel like you're recognized in what you do, which is a magician. You're a very highly ranked magician, creator. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands. Yeah. So this is like you're a conscious creator. Okay. So you're tapping into universal energy and you're consciously creating with that. Three of Wands. 1, 2, 3. So this is what the Three of Wands has been talking about, is like, this is what you're here to do. You're here to share the teachings. Okay. And then look at this. All right. So this is masculine and feminine energy. This is divine masculine and feminine energy. I feel like this is all coming together here. So this is for co-creation. All right. And so this is also like when I see the magician, it always brings me to think of Archangel Michael, okay, because he's often associated with the magician, but it's also divine masculine energy. And then with the Two of Wands, it's like, I feel like someone is on their way. They are making plans, okay, because they've come up with the idea, right, which is the magician. The magician has a wand, and other tools, mind you. So I feel like this Two of Wands is like, okay, like, this is happening. And then the Three is like, it's on its way. Like, the ships are, you're just waiting for the ships to come in. So maybe there's some final details playing out. Who knows, right? Depends on where you're at in your story and what's going on here, and, you know, who are the game players. But this is fascinating, okay? That the Empress is at the bottom of the deck, and then like the Emperor is like, hey, divine masculine here. So I love this for whoever this is resonating with, okay? So very cool. All right, so yeah, things are coming together is what I'm seeing. And I feel like heavy divine feminine energy, I feel like there's a reason why there's like a rise of the divine femme, okay? And it's because we are the embodiment of creation, okay? And to set us aside like we don't matter or devalue feminine energy, considering we are the creator itself, having an experience, is absolutely ridiculous. And most of you wouldn't exist if you didn't come through feminine energy. So, respect. All right. Value, worth. Okay, I feel like you are being observed as the one that got away. Okay, they wanted to continue to take and take and take and abuse and inflict and all the things, right? To a star energy, mind you. Okay, Queen of Wands, because there is healing needed in the situation for this Queen of Wands who has some trauma here that seems to be unresolved. I feel like that is part of their own journey and process. I feel like there is some sort of like mental instability here, and I do feel like there's a major ending also happening here. So I feel like this experience very much could be like a catalyst to like an ego death or a dark night of the soul for this Queen of Wands energy that has been attacking a healer. Okay. Chariot. I feel like somebody thought that they were going to win big. Look at this. 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay. I feel like somebody wasn't banking on you being as strong as you are. I feel like they thought you would be done for, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like somebody paid a lot of money to prevent this warrior from being successful and moving on towards their destiny. They tried to do whatever they could to prevent that from happening, but you're too strong. You have God's will. You are chosen one energy with the Chariot. I'm also getting, this is like Cancer energy. So there could be a water sign masculine here who was heavily motivated by winning at all costs, taking, things that didn't belong to them and riding on the coattails of others, as well as doing things for their own personal gain. Okay. This also could be that they wanted to marry somebody for money, and that was like the scheme, the plan. And I feel like behind the scenes there was some debauchery going on and that you picked up on, maybe spiritually, and maybe they tried to attack you over and over and over again so that you wouldn't catch on to what they were planning for you behind the scenes. Maybe even while you were still with this person. So it was like you were sleeping with the enemy here. Also that. And it's because of this Queen of Wands. She's desperate. People who are desperate do desperate things. I feel like, what goes around comes around here. I feel like this was something that happened to a high priestess, okay? And there was no, I feel like things are being made right in the situation when it comes to what's been experienced, okay? I feel like, what goes around comes around. I feel like the high priestess doesn't really need to talk about this too much. I feel like if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so what came out? Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. All right, so now we're switching gears a little bit. We're talking more about like what you spend your time doing, okay? And how you are focused on something that you've spent a lot of time growing and cultivating, and focused on, that things don't just happen out of the blue. So I feel like you've been very focused on mastering a skill. And I feel like this is going to this is about to pay off is what I'm getting. I'm also thinking that like whatever you've been creating as a result of your experience here with the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, so 8-8, I feel like this is what is going to be something that brings you stability and security. Okay, let's see. I feel like, whatever you experienced that was not desirable, I feel like you turned it into something great. And I feel like someone recognizes this. You have stepped up and became a leader in something that you are really good at. This is also you being the leader of your life, you being the boss. I feel like this can represent you having a business, okay, and you doing really well and emerging as a leader, right? Or maybe you're already this leader in your field, but I feel like this is you deserving this position. You earned it. Okay. So this could be like an elevation of a status. This could be a promotion. This could be a job title change. I feel like, there is balance being restored here where there might not have been. There also could be some sort of dynamic change that might require you to like leave one type of thing that you used to do something different. Okay, I feel like there is some sort of like, there are things to consider when it comes to like all the things in your life, right? I feel like the Hierophant is like that reminder that, you know, we still have to balance, you know, why we're here and what we're doing here, right? We still have to participate in life on earth. Okay, so work, family, you're like all your responsibilities. So let's see. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to bring in some sort of shift in your dynamic. Seven of Cups. What's this? Oh, okay. Knight of Wands. High Priestess. You know that someone is experiencing the fallout, the downfall, the lack of responsibility. Okay, I feel like this is representing someone's lack of responsibility and accountability for their own actions. This is not your problem. This is someone else's problem. And you know this is happening. You know this is playing out. And you do not need to get involved. But I feel like this is for your conscious awareness. Okay? So that you know that like, yeah, this person is a player. Yeah, they are entertaining many options. They may have thought they had a lot of options, but maybe they don't anymore. You know, maybe they're overindulging in substances. Maybe they're overspending. Maybe they have to leave where they're at. There could be some sort of effect to their job. This could be, you know, going nowhere fast. Okay, I feel like someone's kind of like, you know, not faring well at this moment. Okay, so heads up on that. Yeah, and I feel like there could be some sort of lies, okay? This person is not someone you can trust with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, yeah, okay, they're gonna lie about what they're entertaining and how their situation played out. They're not gonna be honest about it, okay? Just know this, okay? They're going to feed you a bunch of BS about the friends, the third party, like all the peoples that they entertain, okay? Yeah, look, Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Swords in the reverse. All right, so nothing good is happening over here, and none of it is your business, okay? None of it's your business, all right? So let them experience what they created with this person and this group that, you know, they wanted to hide from you the whole time. Why do they want you to know about it now? Okay, ask yourself that. All right, this whole time they've been lying and secretive and doing shit behind your back and, you know, trying to rally people against you. Why do they care and want you to know about this now? None of it matters. You don't care, okay? You do not care. All right. Yeah, the Moon. Yeah, they want to expose someone's secrets. They want to out somebody because they want to hurt somebody. Yeah, they want someone to feel disempowered. They want someone to feel like they're crazy. They want to psychically attack a High Priestess. It's going to bounce back straight to them. I have the Six of Wands and the Strength card. I mean, I feel like this is, you know, someone's experience, like, coming down, you know, fast. I feel like this is not good energy. I do feel like someone's gonna win, okay? I don't feel like it's those that are coming against, you know, and lying and betraying and whatever. I feel like also maybe there could have been a bit of, like, someone celebrated a little too soon, also. I feel like they, you know, thought that they were doing the right thing by coming after you. And I feel like maybe their beliefs, maybe their, I don't know how to explain that. But the Strength card, I would say you have overcome whatever they tried to do, okay? So you can move on, okay? I feel like you're moving on from the situation. where their life is going to, you know, crumble and crawl. All right. I feel like maybe they don't see all this playing out yet, but they will. This is a full moon. I feel like this high priestess knows what's going on in the background. She just doesn't say it all. She doesn't need to say it all. She has this awareness. She has this knowing. I feel like that's it. That's why they came against you, is because you have the knowing of what they were doing behind the scenes. Okay, you may have even exposed them. Maybe they were lying and deceiving others, and maybe they found out that you were telling on them. They didn't like that very much. They like to keep things cloaked in the fog. Hard for them to see. They thought that they could hide, but they can't hide. Your light's too bright. You expose them. You're exposing this whole group for what they did. And they may have gotten away with this before with like other people until they met you, until they came across you. I feel like they underestimated you. Okay? I feel like they thought they knew what they were doing. Come to find out, they didn't. Okay, I feel like there's a bit of that. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see, Page of Wands. I feel like this sparked something new, this pain, like something magical grew from this, and I don't think they anticipated that, like, them trying to compete and make and like feed their own ego and pride so that they feel better about themselves by bullying you because they're so jealous and they have to have every like sloppy second of yours. Sloppy second? I mean, really? Like, thank you. I feel like something amazing grew from this. I feel like they did not anticipate that you would use this terrible experience, that you had with these people, person, whatever, and you would grow from it, you would rise above it, you would find others that have also been through it and rise together as a community and persevere over whatever they tried to do to destroy you. I mean, what? Like, they never anticipated you being able to turn that pain into power, okay, into inspiration, into motivation. Wow. And your word spreads like wildfire, meaning like you're reaching many, okay? Whatever you're doing, you're reaching many. Very cool. All right, so yeah, they did. And this is a win. This is a victory. You're like, I'll show you what I can do with this experience. And you're like, bam. Page of Wands created something from this pain that, you know, is going to help other people. Like, you turned out to be a hero in the end of the story. And I don't feel like they like that you are turning out to be the hero. They applauded quite a bit to make sure that you weren't the hero, that you didn't look right in the situation, that you were casted out, okay? Thank you, Alexa. But here's the thing, like, you're speaking the truth. Like, this is godly given, this blessing. Thank you. Cancel. Alexa, cancel. Jeez. She don't like to listen. Ace of Swords, okay? This is a God-given ability, okay, that you have. And for them to think that they can come against God's wishes is another story. All right, so I feel like this was meant to happen, folks. This was meant to happen. Some way. This just made you that much stronger. You know? Yeah, against those who take advantage of other people. Like, you're helping others rise to the occasion. Okay? Standing up for a cause that they feel strongly about. Okay? And standing up for their own rights and for their own freedom in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there's also that. I feel like we've been manipulated and controlled and deceived enough. I feel like you're standing up and bringing light to whatever situation, whatever energy does this, that is in this like player vibes, that abuses and neglects others for their own personal gain. I feel like you might advocate for people. You might be someone who's had that experience that you can hold space for other people. So, you know, maybe your friends feel like they can confide in you. Maybe you're someone who just connects with people on a really special level. And so that's amazing. Lovers, is this an upright? No. Side position. I feel like there's some sort of like, look it. Okay, this is what I'm saying. All right, so I have a Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this would be your liar, pants on fire. And then we have, you know, Deceptive Dan over here, you know, trying to run away from whatever hot mess they got themselves in, right? They're already slayed like they're supposed to be the shepherd keeper, right? And it's like you killed your own. And in the meantime, you put four swords in your own back. Like you even like stabbed your own self in this situation. Like just sabotage, okay? They're trying to find a way to lie and deceive the energy that they're currently entertaining. So there's a relationship here, and then there's also others on the other side of this. So this could be representing gossip and talk and the friend group and the families, you know, observing this karmic relationship play out and how, you know, someone's trying to leave and get away with something. This is all playing out here, and it's a mess. Okay, so I feel like, you know, here's the Three of Wands. So yeah, like this is not your play. Like you're not casted in this play. You're having a different experience. Okay, so they want you to focus on what are you creating for yourself? What are you motivated by? What can you work towards? What action can you take to make things happen? Remember why you're here. Keep your head up and pay attention to what's going on around you, even if things aren't in your physical reality yet. So be very cautious of your thoughts because they do create. And just understanding that like there's a bigger plan playing out here. Okay. And it's the divine plan. All right. And I feel like you're someone who is like, I'm looking at this High Priestess. You're someone who's very connected. Okay. And I feel like someone, is maybe seeking your counsel. All right. So if you're someone, I feel like someone's going to reach out, for some counsel at some point regarding something. So take that how that might resonate. That may be like someone who lives afar, someone on the internet, someone messaging you. It could be like an email or something like that. I feel like it's business related though, purpose related. So it could be like relating to something that you do, that you stand up for. So you never know. I do also feel like there are a lot of people needing help. Okay. And so, thinking about how we can help others, big picture thinking, right? And then the practical side of things too. How can we help and like come back to love and being part of a community, right? And not letting, you know, the division to continue, right? Just know that you are love. Stay in this high vibration of love. All right, guys, sending it out. Hope you have an amazing, amazing day.